Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to the new tutorial from the SketchUpArchStudio. In this case, I'm going to show you how we can render White House in USA in Enscape. So before we start this tutorial, I have to say that this job belongs to the John A from the 3dwarehouse.com, and the file name is the White House. So all the copyrights belongs to this person, and I only use this file for this tutorial. So I will close the Camtasia in here and start my job. First of all, I can hold right click and orbit in my environment to see what happened. For example, someplace like this, or I can go in here and fix my camera shot. So everything is good for me right now, so I want to start my job with the safe frame and turn my projection to the 2-point perspective. So I want to click on the visual setting, look at the upstairs and reduce the field of view to focus completely on my target. Something like that, for example. Something like this. And change the field of view number to the 60 degree, or maybe 63 degree can be good. Exposure is not really useful right now, so I will increase the rendering quality to the medium mode to see changes much better. So I will close the visual setting in here and start my job with the lighting. So first of all, in rendering you must start your job with the lighting, and the light in here is the sunlight. So I hold shift and right click and change the time of the day. Very simple and easy. For example, something near to the 9. And hold Ctrl U and I to change the sun direction. For example, something like this. So I can change the time of the day another time near to the 9, and the result is something like this. So I will click on the visual setting in here and turn on the depth of field. I only want to focus on this house, so I will turn off the autofocus and play with the focal point to reach to the best result for my job. So some number about 33.3 is good, and the depth of field is about 16%. So in the image bar I can turn on the auto contrast to see better result in here, but it's a little bit too faded or sharp, so I can play with the time of the day to reach to the best result that I want in there. So maybe some type of sun from the left side can be better for this job, and something near to the morning can be a little bit artificial, so something like that is good. I can increase the saturation if I want some blue sky, so I can increase the saturation a little bit, about 110%, and color temperature is about 7600 Kelvin, and press enter. Motion blur is not useful, and lens flare is about something about 34, and bloom option is about 4, and vignette is not useful in here, and chromatic aberration is off. So at the atmosphere I can turn off the fog option in here and increase the sun brightness to the 100%. So shadow sharpness is something about very soft shadows, so I will turn it off to the 0, and artificial light brightness is not important at all. So at the skybox I can turn the source of my job to the urban or something like the white cubes, but I can play with the rotation to see the best sun direction that we need in here. About the clouds, I can turn off the density, variety, and size amount, and count rates. So the result is something like that, and you can see it in environment. Very simple and easy. Something like this. So it's really good for this job. I can click on the skybox again and change my source of job from white cube to the white ground, and this is the final result that we have in here. About the output, I need some JPG, so I can change it from the file format. My resolution is Ultra HD, and everything is done for me right now. At the main bar, I can play with the exposure a little bit near to the 60, 58% is good, and increase my rendering quality to the high mode, and this is the final result that we have in here. So I think time for the rendering for this job. I'm going to click on the screenshot bottom in here and click on the desktop. So I can rename the file name, for example, White House, and save it on my desktop. As you can see, it's one of the easiest way for rendering in Enscape, and you can create these type of models and renders very fast and easy in Enscape 3.5, or if you have some low config system, you can use Enscape lower versions about 3.2 or 3.1. So the final result on my desktop is something like that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for your watching and goodbye.